walk around the cogs if they want to chase them. And just really heads up play. Meanwhile, let's see what Potom is getting. Potom has a point booster, so that's telling me she's making a Scotty. We'll see if she's making a Scotty. And Playmate's got 2 items here, and I can't see what they are. They're probably ultimate orbs, and he's probably making a Scotty. Meanwhile, it looks like Clockwork is going bottom to farm up a bit. We have Pudge just waiting in the jungle to probably gank any hero that's coming. And we have Potom, who's probably on her way to making a Scotty, most likely a Scotty. And Milk has a Manta now. He didn't get the Assault Cuirass or the Shiva's Guard. Instead, he's got a Manta, and I would say he's just fooling around, and he probably is, but Manta does give him attack speed, which is definitely not bad. Gives him illusions, so he can use them to play mind games, things like that, and an unnecessary toss there by Milk, but nevertheless, it's not going to be substantial. So we're going to have a push going bottom from the MYM team, and it looks like they could kind of back off. We'll see what Melk's going to do here. We'll see if the Sentinel team just back off because they think Melk is baiting, and I think that's why Melk went in. He probably thought the Sentinel team would just back out. They think that I'm just baiting. In fact, when I'm just being a baller, have no backup, I'm freaking Rambo, bitch. And that's probably what went through Melk's mind there. So we got Pudge waiting in the jungle once again, but this Observer Ward. Now Pusher has one here too, but this Observer Ward is going to see them. Potom ults, but they've already spotted these Sentinel heroes, so they got to be really careful here. Wisely, Crystal Maiden puts down a sentry here. It's also put here in case Venge puts down her own sentry just to spot Nerubian Assassin. A very nice hook attempt from Pudge, and Pudge has a plate mail. I wonder why he got that. He's got a Planeswalker Cloak to soak up some damage, so not sure what's going on there. It looks like they tried taking out Potom to no avail. Nice hook attempt, and Potom just tanks a bunch of damage and doesn't go down. Meanwhile, it looks like Mania and Clockwork were stuck there, so Pudge and Clockwork gets instantly taken down. We'll see if Venge can survive this. She's really low on HP. Looks like Venge goes after Lion to no avail. Crystal Maiden is going to take out Pusher once more, so Venge goes down. Looks like Melk, he wind walks out. So it looks like Lothar's actually playing a role here. And finally, Potom gets her Scotty, which just gives her so much HP and mana at this point that it really saved her in that fight. If she did not have her Scotty, she would have been easily taken out. Very nice sentry ward from Pusher actually gave them vision of Nerubian Assassin there, and it looks like almost all the Sentinel heroes are down, so they are going to try pushing this bottom ranks. Necrolight's really the only one that's alive, but it's going to be so hard to take, to protect the racks from heroes like Pudge and Potom, and we'll see if they just DPS down this rack. And it looks like Necrolight's coming in. He pops his pipe to soak up some magical damage. They gotta be careful here though. Necrolight can just continuously death pulse and just make sure he's got enough HP. It looks like Pudge tower dives. He's gonna get taken out. It looks like Potom is gonna tank the tower, and Potom gets taken out. They barely take out Necrolight. I think they should have spent they should have expended their forces just trying to take down the melee racks. The range racks does go down, but there is still slight hope for the Sentinel. The hero score is 43 to 61. This has been an intense game. Meanwhile, it looks like Clockwork is going to go down and Rice farm this. We'll see what he's getting next. He's probably going for his Aga Scepter. He's got his Ogre Axe, or he might go BKB. It's a bit late for the Aga Scepter actually, so I'm looking forward to seeing a BKB at this point. Aga Scepter is an item that you get really early on Clockwork, or you don't get it at all. Considering they had a very heavy gank strat, I'm surprised Clockwork didn't rush the Aga Scepter. I think if he rushed the Aga Scepter, they could have a much more easy ganks. And it's not like as if MYM is doing a poor job ganking. They've been doing a phenomenal job, but it would have been that much easier. Meanwhile, it looks like they take down Necrolight, and Pusher smartly puts down a sentry ward, assuming that Nerubian Assassin and Necrolight were fuck buddies and they're like holding hands or something. But Nerubian Assassin's actually at bottom. But heads up sentry ward in case Nerubian Assassin was there. So meanwhile, the observer ward from Venge, which was actually getting pwned by Crystal Maiden, gave Tiny and Clockwork the information that she was around the bend, so they take down Crystal Maiden very easily, and the observer ward still stands. So a bit unfortunate for Crystal Maiden, I guess. So it looks like there's going to be another push at mid. We'll see if they cycle down, or it looks like they're just going to use mid and then just backdoor. This is what I don't like about backdooring. Yeah, you see that tower regening? It's like nothing. The tower regening is like nothing late game. You have these heroes who are like level 20, who are almost max level, level 24 Melk. And I think they should just make BD. They should make BDing like not allowed. It should be against the rules to BD in every tournament, because late game BDing it's just, it doesn't make sense. The tower doesn't regen enough. It doesn't, the regen from the tower doesn't scale as well as the heroes do. Look at how easily they're going to take down this tower, if they opt to take down the tower, that is. It looks like they're not. Instead, they're just going to gather their forces. This seems like it's going to be the last team clash. I don't see anything else. We have Tiny with the Gem of True Sight. Lion gets taken out instantly, so they lose a very important disabler there. We have Nerubian Assassin, who's probably going to get taken down. We'll see. Just a bunch of AoE going down. Pusher's got to be really careful here. Not Pusher. Mania makes it out with about 100 HP. Potter makes it out with about 400 HP. And what the hell is Razor doing? Whoa. Razor just walks up and feeds. I don't think a Plasma Field would have killed Potom either way. So Razor just walking into a feed there, somewhat fail. But the important thing is MYM is not going to be able to push. They're not going to be able to push against even a piecemeal force from the Sentinel. They just have their HP is very low. They've been damaged way too much. So they're probably just going to back out. I think if I were Potom, does Potom have BOT? No, she does not. So she doesn't have travels. So Potom might actually opt to just stick around here. Pudge, he's got mana. He's got a decent amount of HP, so he's going to stay here. We'll see what Potom does though. I think it would be wise for Potom to just go back to base and then just run all the way back. Meanwhile, it looks like Clockwork's getting a BKB. He's got his Mithril Hammer, he's got his Ogre Axe, so looks like we'll be seeing that BKB real soon. And there we go, BKB on Clockwork. Meanwhile, it looks like Potom just using her skills, because she's like, I have low HP, but I have so much mana that I'm just going to burn my mana. So it looks like I did something. And Playmate just chilling around, just continuously spamming Starfall. I have no idea why. And yeah, that's that. So looks like he is gonna leap out. He's gonna invis, and he's gonna go back to base, like I suggested. Meanwhile, there's gonna be somewhat of a push happening at bottom. We have Venge probably waiting for her BOT cooldown to go off, or probably just waiting for Tiny and Mania to give her the heads up. But at this point, I think she has to just BOT in, because the creep waves are, they're dying at the Sentinel Tower, so she's gonna have to TP to one of these creeps. And yep, we see her TPing in at this point. I think they were just trying to see if the Sentinel would come out and defend, and at that point, if Venge was able to do a really nice TP in while Tiny stunned, or if Mania had his Devour on an enemy hero, it would be very easy to bank an easy kill. At this point, we have Razor just spamming his Plasma Field, trying to defend as best as possible. We have Nerubian Assassin with a Blade Mail now. He couldn't even farm to get that Gwinsu, I think. Maybe he was just getting it for stats. I really think if he just stuck to it and made a Gwinsu, they could have got some relatively easy kills. A very nice hook on Crystal Maiden, and she's going to go down instantly. And Nerubian Assassin also goes down instantly, and this game's over at this point. It was a very interesting game, very, very nice game. And, top tower's been pushed, bottom tower's been pushed, and this is GG at this point. Razor opting to get the Manta style. And yeah, we have GG well played being typed.